Well, I was just about to get ready to film and I realised that I am 10 days away from my next fixture. So I will have to skip ahead a few days. Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save. And in today's episode, it's a home game for you against Sheffield United, who are just one position above us in the league. So a big game for us. We're doing extremely well, we're in 5th place. We have lost some games off screen, but we've done really well. And today, hopefully we'll keep that going. We are fresh off of an international break, which usually means that we lose, but we'll see what happens today. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turning up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Last episode we suffered a 2-0 home defeat to Cardiff, our first loss of the season after going unbeaten for the first 5 games. Cardiff handed us our first defeat, and off screen it's been alright. 6 games played, we won some, we drew some I think, and we did lose. But you know, I'm happy with how we did. We started off with a 3-1 defeat to Barnsley, who did start the season very strongly. I think they are sort of right up there with us. And this was a 3-1 win. Ben Roberts and Lemon Jallo scored in the first half for Barnsley, giving them a 2-0 lead going into half time. Made it 3-0 on 78 minutes. Niskins Cabano scored. And then after that, Joe Pickett did get a consolation goal for us on 86 minutes. But defending wasn't good in this game. We just didn't really control the game. We're not having enough shots in these matches. Even if we win games, we're still not having as many shots as our opponents. So that's not too good. But, you know, we got a goal in this game. We weren't expected to get a result. So I'm not overly disappointed. You know, if we lose in these, we lose. You know, we're expected to finish rock bottom. We're in 5th. We're, again, exceeding expectations massively. So, you know, any point is a good point. This game was a different story. Birmingham, beaten 4-2. This was a exciting match. So Birmingham took the lead. Daniel James, 13 minutes. And then not long after that, we pulled it back to 1-1 pretty quickly, actually. Mamadou Lamba, 17 minutes, making it 1 apiece. But then, again, just a few minutes later, Birmingham retook the lead. Elliot Bennett, 25th minute of the match, made it 2-1. Second half was all ours though. I mean, we still only had 8 shots to their 27, but in the second half, we completely opened them up. Joe Pickett scored on 49 minutes to once again draw level, and then Jaden Antwi scored just 6 minutes after that to make it 3-2, and then with Birmingham going for a point, we went up the other end. Fantastic counter-attacking goal. Taylor Neal in the 90th minute scored our 4th goal, a 4-2 win over Birmingham, and it's matches like that that are going to keep us up, or maybe even do more than that. But terrific match, 4 different scorers for us, really pleased. And then this happens, we knocked Bournemouth out of the EFL Cup, Premier League opposition. Bournemouth are sort of around mid-table in the Premier League. They've got a good team. I mean, they've got some of the players that they still have now in real life, like Ake and Cook, and Harry Arter and Lewis Cook. But, you know, they've added people like Alberto Moreno, Shaqiri's in the team, Mattia De Siglio. They've got some good players in there. And we beat them 2-2. We were 2-0 up in this game as well. We deserved to go through. Jaden Antwi scored twice in the first 10 minutes to give us a 2-0 lead. And we held on to it for a long time, almost 70 minutes. But late in the game, it was a Shaqiri on 78 minutes and then Moreno on 84 minutes, the 2 players that I did highlight. Drawing level for Bournemouth and sending it to extra time. And during that time, Bournemouth did go down to 10 men. Shaqiri went off with an injury. But, you know, we sent it to penalties, and during the shootout, once again, Mitchell Beanie was our hero. 4 penalties scored for us, 3 for them. Azawi and Zapatojny, I don't know how that's said, I'm just guessing there. They were the ones that failed to convert. I think Beanie might have saved them both, so he's becoming a real star in the penalty shootouts for us. And that is 3 times out of 3 now that we've needed extra time. We're like the Croatia of the EFL Cup, so hopefully we can go all the way and get to a final like Croatia. That's probably not going to happen. We've got Everton in the 4th round, so we will see. And I've kind of spoiled the rest of our results there as well, but never mind, I'm just about to go through them. Fulham, this was a 3-2 win and another terrific comeback, much like Birmingham, but this time we were 2-0 down. Jacob Murphy scored on 36 minutes to give Fulham the first half lead. Corley Woodrow made it 2-0 on 66 minutes. Then in the late stages of the game, 3 very quick goals to get a win. I've never seen anything like it. 89, 91st and 92nd minute, all 3 goals. 2 from Kilty, 1 from Pigott. I mean, if you're going to come back, do it like that. 3 goals in 3 minutes from 2-0 to 3-2. That's insane. Is what I mean. We're getting wins, but we're having much less shots or much fewer shots than our opponents. But as long as we get points, I don't care. That's 3 very good points there. Fulham, I was expecting a thumping and we beat them. Same goes for Hull. We beat them as well. But, this one was a little bit easier. Hull went down to 10 men very early on. Kevin Stewart sent off on 16 minutes. Straight red card for a 2-footed challenge. And then just after that, they had to make a change due to an injury. So 2 substitutions made very early. 16 and 18 minutes. And from then on in, we just had control of the game. We still had less shots than them, but we had all the chances. It was Chris Mepham, the defender, getting a goal on 34 minutes. Joe Pigott on 49 minutes in the second half, doubling our lead. And then late in the game, Mepham scored again to give us our 3rd goal. 2 goals for the defender. That's always nice to see. That gives him a nice high 9.4 rating. Mepham, a loan signing from Brentford. He's been absolutely fantastic. I can't say anything bad about him. He's been probably our best defender for the season so far. So another fantastic performance and another big 3 points. In the game I've just played against Reading, this was a 2-1 defeat. This one was not particularly good. We had, a good few shots. We actually, were pretty much close to our opponents in terms of shots taken. But 2 early goals, 1 for Che Adams for Reading, and then Joe Pigott scoring ours, just 3 and 4 minutes. But then Reading got the other goal, Ruben Peña, 57 minutes. It was a pretty tight game. So, they had more possession. They did have more shots than ours. But, we put up a fight. Rowan Pigott did well. Defending wasn't too bad. Reading may have just edged it. But, at least it was a bit more competitive. But we've been picking up some really good points. Those 4 wins in a row are tremendous. Bournemouth. I mean, let's just highlight just how we're doing in the EFL Cup. Let's just have a look. Here we go. So you can see that twice we've needed penalties, once we needed extra time. So that puts us in 5th place in the league table. We're facing Sheffield United today, so a win against them would see us leapfrog them. Wolverhampton are top on 23 points. Birmingham and Brentford on 20. Brighton and Barnsley and Hull all join us on 18 points. So still extremely tight at the top. In fact, all the way down it's still very tight. I mean, the worst performers, MK Dons, are on 7 points. Even that, with 11 games played, isn't horrible. 2 teams that are kind of in sort of patchy form. We have won 3 of our last 5 with 1 draw and 1 defeat. Sheffield United have won 2, drawn 2 and lost 1. But we've got a few injuries. We had about 3 injuries in between last game and the international break, and some in training. One being Alex Finney. So he's out for a good 3 weeks, I think. 2 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. Danny Rowe has got a knock, but he is able to play. And Josh Claxton has got a knock, but again, he's able to play. That's only, a couple of days. I think it was a groin injury. So with Finney unavailable, Tom Parks has not played a single minute yet this season. We're going to bring him onto the bench. Teddy Bishop's going to play. I've very rarely played him. He's only had 1 appearance, and that was the last game against Cardiff. He's been asking for games. We're going to give him a game today. Winter's also a bit tired, so I think we are going to have to actually play Tom Parks because, Winter's been on duty with Jamaica again. And I think we'll just not risk Danny Rowe and we'll go for Taylor Neal. And I'm going to go Guy for McCall. That's the last change we're going to make, promise. We're counter-structured. Instruction-wise, we're just going to do this because we always do this at the start of the game. And just close down more. I think I misclicked there, but never mind. So Tom Parks has not played a single minute. That's probably a bit of a risk playing him. It was either him or playing Matt Downs, our 18-year-old. So, or we could have just left Winter in there. 89% isn't that bad. But, it's just, we don't want to have people getting too tired. Okay, team talk's gone well. And off we go. Now the stadium the expansion's finished. So you can see the stands are all packed there. It's not gone grey or it's not gone black. So it looks a lot better. So I suggest that Sports Interactive fix that for, the next game, I guess, because I don't think there's going to be any more patches like that before the end of the game. So for FM19, if there's expansions or anything, just make sure that the stadium doesn't go completely grey. And we've won the ball here. Jaden Antwi intercepts the throw-in, and he's going all the way himself at the moment. And is he going to find Joe Pigott? Not quite. And the header is missed. Callum Guy with the sliding tackle there, but he's giving it straight to Brereton. And Sheffield United on the attack here. And the cross is in there, and there's a couple of players in the box, but it's headed away. Ejaria to Brereton, and a clearance in the end by Mepham. And now here's Antwi. Now can he maybe send Pigott through? I think he might have been offside there. And he has a shot and he has a goal. I'll wait and see if it's been given offside. And I don't think it has. No, okay. I'll take it. It's a 1-0 lead, 18th minute. Looked like he was offside then, but, you know, the referee hasn't given it. There's no VAR, so it is very close. He might just be on, if not level. So, okay, I'll absolutely take it. There's no VAR in this division. Thank God, because otherwise we'd be giving stupid penalties here and there. Don't know if you watched the World Cup final yesterday. Absolute travesty. But anyway, Sheffield United's looking for an equaliser now. Tom Parks has the ball. First involvement of the season for him. And a clearance by Beanie. Pigott now to Teddy Bishop. And a sliding tackle by Lundstrom. Here's Brereton. And Brooks. And a shot. And it's a simple save for Mitchell Beanie to make. Cagey starts of the game. Just a couple of shots for either side here with almost half an hour played. Bit more of the possession for Sheffield United. But we've actually had more shots than them, which is rare for me. Goal kick is long up the pitch by Mitchell Beanie, who actually, I forgot to mention, before last episode, got an assist. How often do you get goalkeepers getting an assist? And it was like a very long sort of clearance from their handled ball. And it went straight up there to, I think it was, I can't remember if it was Pigott or if it was Antwi, I can't remember. But yeah, it's not very often you actually see goalkeepers getting assists. But Joe Pigott's got the ball here. Here's Guy. He's probably doing a little bit better than Jack McCourt is in that ball-winning role. He's picked up a good few yellow cards. I think one more yellow and he could be getting suspended. Here's Kilty to Pigott. Pigott with a shot and it's 2-0. 36th minute of the game. Pigott is proving me wrong from last episode when I said that he's probably not good enough for this team anymore. He's got 2 goals today. It's like guys like Joe Pigott and Jamal Loza have been with us all series. They've been with us since the very start. I mean, that's terrible goalkeeping by Allsop. But Pigott has 2 goals. And they're proving me wrong. You know, they've been with us an awful long time and they are showing that they can still do stuff for this club. Are they going to join us in the Premier League? Who knows? I don't know how long they're going to be here for. But we are 2-0 up, coming up to half-time in this match. And there could be a third on the horizon. Pigott loses possession there. And Brooks does well to keep it in play. But Kane with the ball forwards. And bit of miscommunication by the goalkeeper and Zimmerman there. But they do deal with it. And now they just need to clear the danger here. They're being a bit risky, passing it around the back. Here's Sabary, and now Lundstrom. And they're not really moving forward here. They're just aimlessly passing it around the back. It's like watching old England play. But here we go, Brooks now. And that's interception by Guy, but Sheffield United retain possession. And again, Ejaria forward. Here is Brooks. And Brereton, is he going to get to this? No, there's an injury to Brooks. That's fine by me. And yeah, he's going to come off. But that will be half time. Just a few seconds left. And we look very good actually. Not a lot of shots in this game. Just 9 shots in total. But we're 2-0 up. We scored with both of our shots on target. And that's a very good first half. So all we need to do now is keep this lead. It's Bournemouth. We were 2-0 up. And they poured it back to 2 each. Hopefully we can not repeat that. Here's Vasquez. He's carrying a bit of a knock himself. That might be a substitution actually. As there is a shot made. Beanie again with an easy save to make. You know, he can make himself very big in that goal. He is 6'6". I don't know how many times I need to say that. But he's 6'6". Here's Callum Guy to Pigott. And Antwi looking for a run there. Bishop to Guy. Bishop's not done too bad in this game, you know, showing that maybe he should be playing a few more appearances. I want to try and play Lee Metcalf as much as I can, though. He is coming on leaps and bounds. I keep saying it, but, you know, he's doing it again and again. He's going to be a 4-star player, I tell you. Here's Pigott. He's through. Pigott scored a hat-trick. 48th minute of the game. Joe Pigott scored a hat-trick. It's 3-0 to Maidstone. The team that we're going to expected to finish rock bottom of the championship are 3-0 up and look like they're going to be going up to 4th place. Maybe higher if other results go our way. But Antwi and Pigott, I mean, it's a match made in heaven. Antwi, has he got 3 assists? He's got 2. And then Kilty's got 1, but Pigott and Antwi linking up so well. A hat-trick for Pigott. This is a fantastic performance. I don't think I could have hoped for anything better. I mean, there might still be more on the horizon. Who knows? There is a corner here for Sheffield United, though. Here's over Ejaria. And Lundstrom with a header. And it has gone in. Alvaro Vazquez with a goal for Sheffield United. Put him on back. Where has he played before? I'm sure I've used him. Getafe and Espanyol. I've got a feeling I've used him before. I mean, it's not important, but I just recognise that name. But Sheffield United do have a goal back. Ejaria with the ball, and then Lundstrom with a header. It was a good save by Beanie, but Vazquez with the rebound. Now, guys, I just want you to concentrate a bit and just don't do anything silly. Once again, Andre Burley is on a 6.2. He is a real liability at left back. I'm not sure, why, because I don't know. Going to make a change. I'm going to take off Bishop. You know, he's put in a good shift. We'll bring on Tom over to him. We could also make another one. Not going to, though. Leave that as it is. Last 10 minutes of the match. I think we will now go into our next change. Guy's going to come off. McCourt is going to come on. And also, I'm going to get Joe Pigott off. Give him a bit of an ovation for his hat-trick. And we'll get Ellis Sims on. 3 changes made. Hopefully, there won't be any sort of injuries late in the game. Let's go defensive and just hold on to this. It's been a terrific performance. We've actually had more shots than our opponent. And we've had ball possession. So, that might be a first this season. And just a few seconds left in the match now, as it's a clearance forward by Sheffield United. I think we will about to hear the whistle. And there it is, Maidstone 3, Sheffield United 1. That's a fantastic performance, really, really good. It's just a pity we couldn't walk away with a clean sheet. So that result has seen us go 3rd place. It looks like Brighton might have lost as well. No, Brighton beat Portsmouth, so they've risen up a little bit. But yeah, we've shot up the table a couple of places. We're up to 3rd now. We're only 2 points off top. I mean, there's absolutely no way we get another promotion. It can't happen, surely. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. We've got everything coming up. I mean, the League Cup, that's just fantastic. I can't believe how well we're doing in that. But things are going extremely well. Pigott's top scorer with 9 goals. That shows me for saying he's not good enough for this team anymore. He's got 9 goals. He's got the best average rating. Neil and Antwi have 4 assists each. 2 of those coming in that match from Antwi. Overton has the best pass completion. Mepham's got 2 man of the match awards. 4 yellow cards for Callum Guy. Actually not that bad, but he's close to a suspension. But things are going extremely well. So we will have a look at the upcoming fixtures. And it looks like we've got a pretty tough run actually. 3 former Premier League teams there. That might be interesting. So we could do Middlesbrough next time. They are in 20th. Portsmouth are 22nd. I say we've got a tough run. Middlesbrough 20th, Portsmouth are 22nd, Crewe at 18th, we're at Newcastle, Newcastle at 12th, Brighton at 4th, Preston at 13th, Sheffield Wednesday at 23rd. So I say we've got a difficult run. You know, they're sort of lower half teams. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching it. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up for me. Leave comments. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. And don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. It's been a very solid start to the season. About 11 or 12 games in. We're in 3rd place. We're doing extremely well. Let's see if we can push on off screen. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon. Goodbye.